Yo, what is going on everybody? Ladies and gentlemen, Simplypops here, and today I'm going to be doing my EDC of 2024. Now, it's been a little while since my last one, but I'm happy to bring back a new one. Much needed, long overdue. If you guys want to see more of my everyday carry, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. So things changed since 2021, which was my last EDC, 3 years to be exact. And kick things off with my car keys slash house keys. So this is my keychain with the Apple AirTag stuck into the middle. SP stands for Simplypops, as you can see. And the reason why I love this keychain so much is the fact how you can just swing out the keys. So it gives a more minimalistic style. And by the way, every single product that I mentioned on this video will be linked down below. I'm going to be putting this right here on the side so it can rock out. The next thing I like to carry, of course, is my iPhone 15 Pro Max, which is my primary phone. You know, it's without a doubt, I have the latest and greatest iPhone. I did a full-blown review on it. I'll throw a link in the description to that. And I would say this is peak iPhone. I'm gonna stand by that. We have USB Type-C. We have natural titanium, so it's more lighter. And as you can see, just giving a sneak peek on what's on my iPhone. I have motivational quotes here. I have the clock, I have the weather, and alongside I have some apps that I mostly use, such as TikTok, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram. And I just love the way how this looks. It's actually 12:46 in the morning right now that I'm making this video. That's why you guys seeing the moon right here. So if I turn off sleep mode, for example, it reverts back to my typical wallpaper, which a lot of people have been asking for this wallpaper. I'm gonna link it down below. I just thought it looks cool, but I'm gonna turn back on sleep mode because I do need to wake up in the morning, but I wanna get this video out for you guys. So yeah, iPhone 15 Pro Max in nitro titanium, 1 terabyte I might add, and yeah, it still looks gorgeous to this day. Like I said, peak iPhone in my opinion. It's worth a buy. Now you guys are probably wondering, oh, you don't have a case on this phone. Oh, where's the case? Oh, you bugging. You don't have no case on your phone. Yes, I'm a caseologist too, guys. I have a bunch of cases for different occasions, and you guys can see I have cases from Pataka. I have Flow Lab here. I have my leather case for going out to eat. Apple did discontinue the leather series and replace it with the fine woven, but they ceased production on that due to durability concerns. Apple should just make a vegan leather Apple case and call it a day. But Nomad, they have a really good case. We have the carved case here, which I love the way how this case looks. It's one of my favorites. Just love this design so much. And of course, we have the Phone Rebel case. And what makes the Phone Rebel case so special, you know, the Phone Rebel, Everything Apple Pro made this case and everything. I love the way how the back of this case feels. It's using that same exact frosted glass back on your iPhone to give a more naked feel. I definitely gotta add, it feels good in the hands. And of course, you have your Magsafe front and center there. And of course, you have your drop protection, your lip protection. You can still use screen protectors, and all your ports is present here. But realistically, I like using the Flex series from Phone Rebel because not only you have that glass back, you also can feel the sides of your phone while keeping the corners protected, because 9 times out of 10, when you drop your phone, it's gonna land on the side. And either way, you're still protected because it's gonna meet contact with the case, the side. So I definitely do like the Flex series, experience best of both worlds. So yeah, I am a caseologist, but sometimes nothing beat actually having the phone naked in your hand. I just love the way how the 15 Pro Max feels. Now, the next thing, I typically always carry an Android device with me. And right now, I flip-flop between these two devices, the Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra. I did not upgrade to the 24 Ultra. You notice I didn't even make a video on it, only because, well, I don't see the need to upgrade. Even on my Apple Mafia, it's just my primary phone. The S24 or the S23 Ultra is still a fantastic phone. Put this right here. I'm gonna pick my keys right here. I'm actually gonna put my keys right here. All right, next up, since we're here, we may as well talk about my Apple Watch. So this is the Apple Watch Ultra. I'm actually, like I said, it's almost 1 o'clock in the morning, so my phones are on do not disturb, sleep mode. But this is my Apple Watch Ultra 1st generation. I should have never said that because you would get it confused. Apple Ultra 2 and the 1 looks exactly the same. I'm gonna turn off sleep mode actually so you guys can see this in full detail. And really and truly, I should really charge my watch because I'm on 36%. Now, typically I always wear my Apple Watch while I'm sleeping just to track my sleep tracking for working out. This is my everyday watch. Pretty much most of the time. I do have some fancier watches that I could put on, but of course depending on the occasion. But for the most part, this is my everyday watch. And pairing that up, I have the Nomad titanium band, which complements really nicely with the Ultra. This is a really expensive band, but I love the way how it looks. No matter what the outfit is, it's just gonna look nice for pretty much any outfit that you throw at it. So this is without a doubt the perfect Apple Watch band, in my opinion. It's neutral, it looks stunning, it's flashy. Yeah, Nomad, shout out to them for making this one. It just looks absolutely stunning, especially if you have the Apple Watch Ultra. I am going to make a 2-year later review reviewing the Ultra, because I do notice the battery is starting to degrade, and I think it is time for me to do a follow-up on that. So if you guys want to see that one, let me know down in the comments down below, and subscribe with notifications on. Now, next up on the list, I'm actually excited for this one. We have the Ray-Ban Meta glasses. These are an absolute staple, without a doubt, in my opinion. And I know this came out last year. I've been sleeping on these. This is my favorite tech right now. I wear this every single day. And essentially what this has a camera right in the front, and also you have a speaker so you can listen to music, talk on the phone, and of course you have a microphone. And with these particular models, they transition. So if I'm standing outside, they're gonna transition to sunglasses, but when I'm indoors, they transition back to clear glasses. I love these so much because it gives you a first-person perspective when you're recording video. When I was at a Drake concert, the low light video quality was actually surprisingly well. And yeah, and it just gives you that first-person perspective, which I love. Think about it. You could go to Six Flags or whatever you do, whatever you at, you can just simply record by pressing the hole in the shutter. And there's a LED light, as you guys can see, indicating that I am recording. Of course, you could take pictures too as well, just by pressing that button. And the best thing about this, it don't have any storage. It just put it right on your phone. Once you open up the Meta app, it's going to import it to your camera roll on your phone or Android. Yeah, these are absolutely fantastic. I made an entire video on these, and even the charging case looked like regular Ray-Bans, but of course this is just like AirPods. Charge it right in the case, plug it in via Type-C, and you're good to go. This is an absolute staple. No matter where I go, it's always good to have that FOV on what's going on. Perfect for Instagram, perfect for TikTok. This is something that I cannot leave the house without a doubt. Now, next up on the list, AirPods Pro. Anytime I leave the house, I always have to leave with my AirPods, because I'm always talking on the phone. I'm always on FaceTime, and you guys already know when anytime you're in public, you want to just have the AirPods on, because holding the phone all day, it's going to get tiring. Now, depending on the situation, sometimes I switch to the Beats Fit Pro, which they're in my car actually. Now, those I like to use when I'm working out at the gym, but the AirPods I like to use if I'm at the grocery store or if I'm somewhere else, just because the Beats Fit Pro could tolerate the movement. It has the air wings for a more secure fit. And not to say that the AirPods Pro don't fit me, it's just for extreme conditioning. The AirPods kind of slip out a little bit, and the Beats Fit Pro, it works a little bit better with the noise canceling environment such as the gym. So yeah, so Beats Fit Pro for the gym, everyday use, AirPods Pro without a doubt. And as you can see here, I do have black ear tips, and these are memory foam ear tips. It's just for a more secure fit. But yeah, that's the AirPods Pro. You guys already know what AirPods are already. And staying in the realm of Apple, of course, we have my wallet. Now, this wallet is a MagSafe wallet. It attached right on the back of my iPhone. And let me tell you something, man. This is the best MagSafe wallet on the market right now. This is from ESR. And the reason what makes this so special, you have a kickstand, right? You have a kickstand for those FaceTime calls. You could be able to talk on the phone. Now, I don't really use this too much. I just like to store my cash because once you close it, the cash is not gonna fall out at all. So I just avoid using the kickstand altogether. You could slide out your cards, of course. It has a nice little slot on the bottom. That's cool. So you can easily take out your cards. If the place doesn't take Apple Pay, which Walmart, I'm looking at you, please take Apple Pay. I don't know what's going on, but it doesn't even stop there. You can take this part out. You can stick your finger, and now you can use your phone like this, which is very convenient, and the magnet is strong. Now, depending on the case that you have on, it's gonna tolerate the magnet a little bit stronger opposed to no case. If I put on my Pocket case, it's gonna hold it really strong. Well, my money just slipped out, but that's just me being a maniac by shaking my phone, which I'm not gonna shake my phone. I've been using MagSafe wallets for years and I love it, but what makes this wallet so special in particular, you have Find My built right in, which is pretty cool. Essentially, this is like having an AirTag built right into the MagSafe wallet. So you have your sounds that you could play. Sounds really loud, surprisingly, but not only that, you have precision tracking. So if I leave this at a bar, or I left this somewhere. I could be able to precisely track it, because usually with the Apple MagSafe wallet, it's a little finicky. It's gonna tell you where it was last located, but with this, you actually have a real tracker, which is incredible. The battery life lasts about a year, which is pretty incredible. And it comes with a cable to charge it up, which is via these pins here. No other MagSafe wallet can compete to this caliber. It's really that good. All right, next up on the list, we have the Osmo Pocket 3. This is also probably one of my favorite product of the year. This came out last year and I slept on this too, man. This is just a camera for vlogs. Anytime you out and about, I don't want to carry like a huge camera like this camera that you guys are seeing. You want to travel minimal. You know, people get a little intimidated with large cameras. So this is just a cute little camera that you can walk around with. And it can even get smaller than this. This is just all my attachments that's just installed. So I have my tripod here, so I can stand it up, put it down somewhere and go about my way. But I can unscrew this, and this bottom piece here, this is just a battery pack just to extend the battery life. You can charge it up via Type-C, but I can easily press this button and I can disconnect it, and now you have the unit itself. Look at this. So now look how compact this is, and just to turn it on, I just flip it and it just turns right on. And you can just press the record button and you're good to go. And anytime I want to vlog, I just press the button and now I'm vlogging with no problem. And the quality on this is almost identical to a mirrorless camera. It's really that good. Yo, you can record 4K at 60 frames per second. You can record your TikToks, of course. And you notice I'm flipping the screen, so you can change the aspect ratio within a second. This camera is a beast, so I can record both TikToks, Instagram, YouTube videos. It don't matter the occasion, you can just flip it and go. Yo, DJI been on a roll lately, and actually right now the microphone that I'm using to record this video is on a DJI microphone right now, and you guys probably didn't even notice that. DJI is killing the game in a good way. They're making amazing products, and it's just not just drones. Now of course I could turn it off by just flipping the screen like that, and it's just going to turn right off and you're good to go. It's so easy to use. It's not as intimidating as a large camera. Like, look at this. Look, this is it. This is easily one of my essential everyday carry just because of the compact size. Yeah, so that's the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. This is definitely a staple if you're a content creator. So we're gonna put this right over here on the side. Yeah, you guys are liking this lineup so far? I think it's pretty unique. Next up, now we're getting into the real stuff. I have my cocoa butter stick, just to keep my lips nice and moisturized. And then of course I have my fragrance oil. I gotta smell fresh, man. I gotta smell like $1 million. Not only your wardrobe gotta look clean and presentable, you also gotta smell like $1 million too. So yes, I have my oils. Sometimes during the day, I just roll it on, and now I'm smelling good. Now it's actually 1 o'clock in the morning. I don't even know why I just rolled it on me, but hey, at least I'm gonna sleep good because I'm smelling like $1 million, and it's probably for good luck. But this is fragrance oil. I think in my opinion, this is better than colognes. Yes, I have a bunch of colognes. I have Tom Ford. I have I don't even want to give you guys my cologne game. I'm not gonna give you guys the game because you guys gotta subscribe to the channel if you guys want to see that, of course. But yeah, I'm mostly an oils guy because it lasts longer, and especially now the weather is getting warmer, the oils tend to absorb into your skin a little bit more efficiently compared to a spray cologne. But yeah, this is Creed Evictus. Now these ain't, you know, this ain't real Creed. This ain't real Creed, but I've been getting a lot of comments from the ladies and stuff. But yeah, oils, they my thing. It easily fits in my pocket, my jeans jacket here. But yeah, oils, I'm always smelling good all the time. My lips is always moisturized, especially the winter time too. It's not cold no more, but it's always good to have something on deck in case your lips get dry. Usually I have a pack of gum, but I always keep a pack of gum in my car. That's something I probably should do. What's in my car? If you guys want to see that, let me know. But always keep a pack of gum just to keep my breath smelling nice and minty fresh. But that's just something that stays in my car, because if I put this in my pocket, you're gonna be hearing the pack of gum just shaking around. But anyway, that's just a little side of me that you guys probably didn't know about. Yes, I collect colognes and stuff. Next up on the list, I carry various different power banks. This could be an entire video in itself. Have so much that you guys are probably thinking like, oh, why you got so much? I have MagSafe power banks. I have one in my car too, just in case. One that could charge the Apple Watch and my phone. I have a power bank that's a built-in speaker just in case. You know, you're charging your phone, you might want to play a little music to set the mood. I don't know, you never know. I have the raw power. I just keep some sort of power bank just in case my phone is at a lower percentage, or maybe a friend needs to charge a phone. I'm always prepared for those kind of situations. And like I said, I'm carrying my Osmo Pocket. This sometimes need to charge up too, even though the battery life is pretty good. You never know. And sometimes my Android device, I use reverse power share, but nothing would beat actually having a power bank. And now these two power banks in particular, the Shard, I would say these are probably my favorite, only because of the design. I have one that's much smaller than this. It's called the Flow 2. What makes these power banks so special, you can see through the component. This is without a doubt the coolest power bank that I ever have. And it has a screen built right in, so I could turn it on and you can see the graphs, or not the graphs, but the actual information. You can see information going on. So you have the charge time, the battery life of the power bank, the wattage going in or the output. And of course you have the Storm 2 also has a screen. And typically I always have my power banks at 100% or at an adequate percent, just in case. You don't want to walk around with a dead power bank. And I have way more in my car. I have a jump starter that can also charge a phone. Yeah, man, you guys don't want to get into a tech war with me. Trust me, you don't. You don't. So yeah, I'm always like to carry around a power bank, typically something that's small and easy to carry. But yeah, just power banks in general. All right, and next up on the list, we have my MacBook. If you guys see me in public, I'm always with my MacBook. Always getting work done. I'm checking emails. I'm editing videos. I'm editing shorts. I'm editing photos in Lightroom. I just need my MacBook. This is the M1 Max 16-inch. I never found myself needing to keep the M3 or the M2 because the performance is so good on the M1 Max that Apple is competing with themselves when it comes down to their own processors, because it's so good. The older processors are so good that the newer ones, it's not that much of a big jump. It's an incremental upgrade, but it's still an upgrade nonetheless. But the M1 Max is still perfectly fine by me. For crying out loud, Marques Brownlee is still editing on a 16-inch M1 Max MacBook Pro. Shout out to Marques Brownlee, keep doing you. But the MacBook is definitely something that is essential in my everyday carry. And I don't carry it every single day. If I'm going to the gym, I'm not gonna carry my MacBook. But if I'm going somewhere like New York City or maybe to someone else's house, I'm always gonna have my MacBook. Like, I'm just one of those guys where I just need it. I just need it, man. Yeah, the MacBook is so big that it's not gonna go on the table. It's gonna rock out on the side. And last but not least, the final item, where all this stuff is gonna go. All this stuff can't just go in my pocket. It's too much stuff. That is where this comes into play. We have the TomToc fanny pack. Now, I know what you guys are gonna say. Oh, fanny pack are for girls. No, if you're walking around New York City, you got a lot of stuff going on. Having a fanny pack is convenient. Now, I'm gonna be honest, most of the time I carry my backpack just because of my MacBook. But if I'm not carrying my MacBook and I happen to be in the city, New York City, Manhattan, then maybe I might carry a fanny pack. But as you can see, this is custom made. So on the side, I have that Simply brand. And yeah, I like the fact that you can customize a fanny pack, so you can change the color of this top portion, the bottom portion, the color of the straps. I try to match it with my Apple Watch Ultra. At the time, I had the orange band. I like this army green with the orange text. It looks really clean. And on the back, I have the blue. But yeah, you have a lot of compartments, a lot of space. And yeah, that's where all this stuff is gonna go. But as a runner-up, I mostly carry around my backpack. Yo, well, let me know down in the comments down below, what you guys call it? A book bag or a backpack? I call it a backpack, but to each his own. Backpack, book bag, you guys know what I mean. Okay, so this is what I got. This is the Peak Design travel backpack. This is 30mm, and it could store a lot. It could store my MacBook Pro, store all these items that you guys can see. It is a little dirty. I do gotta wash it. This thing been to hell and back. And I went with blue because it's such a natural color, man. It goes well with the silver. At the time, I had the 13 Pro, had the Sierra blue, match it perfectly. And yeah, this backpack, like I said, been through hell and back. Compartment for my water bottle on the side, a nice high quality zipper. Shout out to Peak Design. They send this out to me a little while ago and I still use it to this day. And from traveling to my everyday carry, as you guys can see, this is an excellent backpack that I highly recommend. Yeah, so you have multiple components. See, you can open up the entire thing. I always keep like my MacBook charger present inside and alongside some power plug. My laptop will go in here. Sometimes I might bring the iPad. I haven't took my iPad out for a little while, so that's why I didn't include it in this video. But guys, that is my everyday carry of 2024. I try to keep it nice and minimal, but looking at everything, it is a lot of stuff, man. I mean, we got the Meta glasses, we got my iPhone 15 Pro Max, an Android device. Of course, you know, sometimes I rock out with a case on my iPhone, or sometimes I might rock out with the Pixel. I have my Osmo. Everything here that you guys can see is gonna be featured down below. And yeah, man, I think this is solid. Let me know down in the comments down below if you guys want to see more videos like this. I'm happy to bring you guys fresh new content every single time. And yeah, if you guys enjoyed, appreciate it with a thumbs up, subscribe with notifications on. And other than that, I hope you all have a simple day.